Welcome to today's 25-minute full body flow. We'll begin in a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands together at your heart and gently open the fingers into Lotus Mudra, thumbs and pinkies touching, and the palms and the rest of the fingers opening like a bloom on a flower. This shape reminds us that the heart is not just a center of feeling, but a doorway. As we begin today's practice, I invite you to reflect on these words by Mark Nepo. Through the opened heart, the world comes rushing in, the way oceans fill the smallest hole along the shore. It is the quietest sort of miracle. By simply being who we are, the world comes to fill us, to cleanse us. Let that settle. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to be more flexible, more spiritual, more ready. You just have to be here, heart open, even just a little. And through that small, honest opening, everything you need has space to come in. Today's practice will move through shapes that open the body. And remember that the most profound opening happens not from how far we go, but from how fully we feel. As you're ready, moving into this practice, hands coming behind you, bending those knees, feet wide, and windshield wiping the legs side to side. Maybe looking over the shoulder as you move those legs side to side. Coming back through center, extending left leg long, sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh. Inhale, arms up to find length. And exhale, hinging forward from the hips, reaching anywhere you can on that leg or the foot. Drawing shoulders down the back, forehead towards the knee. And breathing into the back body. Pelvis becoming heavy. On an inhale, right hand coming behind you, pressing in and up through those hips as you come to baby wild thing. Engaging the glutes. And exhale back down, hands behind you. Circling that left foot 3 times in one direction. And then switching directions. Coming to the opposite side, extending right leg long, left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. Drawing shoulders down the back, forehead towards the knee. And breathing in space to the back body. Left hand coming behind you, engaging the glutes as you press up, baby wild thing, opening the front body. Breathing deep. As you release, right hand behind you for support and circling that right ankle 3 times in one direction. And then 3 times in the opposite direction. Extending both legs long, feet wider than hip distance, and then letting the feet fall side to side. Keeping the feet flexed as you bend the right knee in, and then opening out the knee as you press that foot out. Drawing the knee in as you draw it up and out as you push the leg back out. And changing sides here. Coming back to a comfortable seated position, hands on the knees, dropping left ear to left shoulder, tracing chin across the chest, right ear over to the right shoulder, drawing the head and neck back up and tracing over to the right, along the chest over to the left, back up through center. And one more time, going in each direction here. Stacking the head over the spine, and then make your way forward to tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under the hips, spreading fingers wide. Inhale as you drop the belly, looking to the sky. Exhale, tucking tailbone, rounding through the back body, chin to chest. Inhale as you look up to the sky. Exhale as you round through the back body. Hugging palms to the mat, pressing into the tops of the feet. Moving at the pace of your own breath. Coming back to a neutral spine, and then walking those hands forward and keeping the hips stacked over the knees as you come to find puppy pose. Chest opening, maybe forehead to the mat, or if you're feeling open, tucking chin under, looking forward. Engaging the core to lift that upper body back up, walking hands back to the body, tucking the toes under, and finding your way to the center of the mat in a forward fold. Since it's the morning, taking a deep bend through those knees, really supporting yourself as you open up through the hamstrings and the back body. Letting the upper body hang heavy, maybe taking a gentle rock side to side. Letting those arms hang heavy and rolling the spine up, head and neck coming up last. Finding yourself in mountain pose. Maybe rolling those shoulders back and down. From mountain, we'll inhale, sweeping the arms up. Inhale again, arms to the side. Inhale again, up. Exhale, folding forward, sweeping arms down. Continuing this movement, inhale, 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 exhale down. Inhale, 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 exhale down. Inhale, 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 exhale forward, bending the knees. Inhale, 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 exhale, bend the knees forward. Continue this movement. Finding yourself back in mountain pose. And taking a moment to check in how this feels in the body. Maybe the breath is deeper. Maybe the body's a bit warmer. Bringing your weight into the left foot as you inhale, arms up by the ears. And then lifting that right leg as you begin to tilt the body over to the left, keeping that left leg very straight here. Imagine one line from that right foot up through the fingertips. Stabilizing yourself here. And then taking a wide stance with those feet, exhale into a squat. See if you can create one long line from the tailbone to the crown of the head, arms reaching out to your sides like an airplane. Breathing into the belly. Pressing through those heels, engaging the glutes as you come all the way back up. Shifting that weight into the right foot as you inhale, arms up by the ears. And then begin to tilt the upper body over to the right as you lift that left leg, flexing the foot. Stabilizing yourself here. See if you can create a really long line through the back of that right leg. As you release, feet wide, toes slightly pointed out, sinking those hips down and back, creating that long line from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Arms reaching out to your sides, feeling strong here. breathing deep into the belly. Pressing through the heels as you come back up and stepping wide on your mat, toes pointed out, bending through those knees, hands to the thighs. Taking a deep inhale, and as you exhale, pressing the right shoulder forward. Inhale back through center. Exhale, pressing left shoulder forward. Alternating a few times here. Feel that opening and that twist through the upper back. Continue opening the hips back behind you as you do this. As you come back through center, arms to cactus arms here, finding goddess pose. Imagine actively drawing those shoulder blades together behind the back body. Pressing all the way back up, and then shifting the toes to point in, heels out, interlacing fingers behind the back body, drawing those arms down, chest lifting, and exhale as you forward fold from the hips. Reaching those arms up and back behind you as far as you can, hugging palms together, crown of the head towards the mat. See if you can bring the weight of the body into the mounds of the feet, just behind the toes. Releasing the arms to the mat. Inhale as you find length through the spine. And walking hands to the top of your mat, stepping back into a plank position, either from the knees or the toes. Bringing weight over to the right side, stacking the feet in a side plank. Engaging that side body to lift the hips up away from the mat. One more breath. And exhale, coming back through center, lowering the knees down. Slightly hinging upper body forward as you lower down, chest and chin tucked, lifting right leg to the sky, maybe staying there, left toes tucked under. Or if you feel stable and strong here, and it's okay with the low back, maybe bringing that left foot up to hover near the right, or maybe placing it on the thigh below the knee. Releasing back here, untucking toes, elbows into your sides, pressing up, cobra pose. Hugging the tops of the feet to the mat. Slowly lower and pressing back, knees apart, big toes together, hips to the heels in child's pose. Bringing awareness to the breath, allowing it to even back out. On your next inhale, rolling the body forward, finding yourself in plank on the toes or the knees. And then stacking feet over to the left, finding your side plank. Engaging the side body, lifting those hips up away from the mat. Bringing that right hand back down to the mat, coming to plank, lower to the knees, slightly hinging the upper body forward. Elbows really hugging into the rib cage as you lower down to the chest and the chin. Tailbone lifted, lifting left leg to the sky. Maybe staying here with right toes tucked under. Or lifting that right foot, maybe meeting the left thigh. Engaging the back body and the glutes. And slowly with control, lowering back out of this, untucking toes, forehead to the mat. Inhale, pressing up, cobra pose. Exhale, lowering down, pressing into the palms, knees apart, big toes together, sinking hips to the heels, resting forehead on the mat. And breathing into the back body, finding space with the breath. As you're ready, walking hands into the body, Drawing those knees closer together, tucking the toes under. And then coming up to kneeling, hands coming to low back, all the fingers on the back body. Or arms out in front, shoulder height, and then reaching back to the heels to find your camel pose. Imagine pressing the pelvis forward and up, and the chest is lifting forward and up. Allowing the breath to come and go. Opening through the front body. Leading with the hands to come out of this pose. Untucking the toes, keeping knees close together as you fold over the legs. Allowing those arms to hang heavy. Forehead resting on the mat. Taking a counter stretch here, really breathing into the low back. Inhale to roll the spine up, stacking the head over the heart. Inhale, arms overhead, reaching to the sky, and exhale, twisting to the left. Right hand to the outside of that left leg, left arm behind you. Drawing the shoulders back. If you'd like, with each breath, maybe using that as an invitation to come deeper into the twist. On your next inhale, coming back through center, arms overhead. And exhale, twisting to the right, left hand to the outside of the right leg. Once again, maybe using that breath as an invitation to go deeper into the twist. Inhale, coming back through center. Extending the legs out long. Releasing any fleshy bits from your sides. Flexing those feet. Maybe giving yourself a little massage. As you inhale, arms reaching to the sky, and exhale, reaching anywhere you can on the legs, or maybe peace fingers coming to wrap around the big toes. Actively drawing those shoulders onto the back of the body. Maybe staying here, keeping it active. Or begin to round forward, releasing the head and neck down. Notice any sensation through the hamstrings, the low back, the back of the neck. If you'd like, breathing in space to any areas that might feel tight or tense. On an inhale, rolling the spine up, coming all the way onto your back. And as you exhale, hugging right knee in towards the chest. Helping with digestion as you breathe into that low belly. Bending left leg in, crossing right ankle over the left thigh, flexing the foot, maybe staying there or interlacing fingers behind the left thigh. Actively drawing those legs towards the chest, shoulders to the mat, hugging the back of the head towards that mat, and breathing into any tension you may be holding in the hips. Notice anything that arises here. And releasing the legs back down. Hugging left knee into the body, right leg extended. Breathing deep into the belly, helping with digestion here. Bending right knee, and then crossing left ankle over the right thigh, flexing that foot. Interlacing fingers behind the right thigh, relaxing the right foot behind you. Breathing into any tension or tightness you may find here. Unclenching the jaw. Releasing legs back onto the mat. Taking a wide stance with those feet, knees bent, arms out to your sides. And then windshield wiping the legs side to side as you look over opposite shoulder. Taking your time here, moving in a way that feels good. Maybe notice a small massage through that low back. As you come back through center, bringing those legs into the body, arms to the inside of the legs, and then catching hold of the outside of the feet as you open those legs to happy baby. Maybe staying still here, or if you'd like, experimenting with extending one leg. And then bending it back in, extending the opposite leg. If you'd like, maybe taking a gentle rock side to side here. Releasing the feet and crossing the ankles, grabbing onto the tops of the feet and actively pressing feet into the hands to stretch the ankles. And release, changing the cross of the ankles once again, hands to the tops of the feet, pressing into your hands, releasing the ankles and letting go, hugging those knees to the chest, maybe rocking side to side, massaging the back body. Really hugging those knees to the chest. Exhale, nose and knees coming together, core engaged one last time here. And releasing head and neck down. Extending those legs long, arms by your sides. Finding Shavasana pose, our final resting pose. Feel the earth holding you. Let your breath be effortless. Let the muscles soften. Allowing the work of the practice to settle in. And recalling the words that we began with. Through the open heart, the world comes rushing in. The way the oceans fill the smallest hole along the shore. You don't need to reach for anything. Allow yourself to be open. Let the breath come to you. Let the ground hold you. Let whatever is meant for you to gently arrive. And I'll give you this space. When it's time, I'll come back to guide you out. When you feel ready, maybe rocking the head gently side to side, inviting some movement back to the body. Interlacing fingers, pressing palms to the sky, and then reaching arms overhead, pointing those toes, taking a big stretch. And then bending the knees, rolling onto your side, using that right arm as a pillow. Gently pressing back up to a comfortable seated position with eyes closed or softening your gaze. And carrying this softness into the rest of your day. Taking a moment to feel yourself on the earth. Feeling the spine tall. Feeling the breath deepen. And closing this practice, inhale arms to the sky. Exhale hands through heart center. Namaste.